everyone, I'm Lorenzo Macias from RVT RescueVintageTreasures.com, and this is my first video, so I'm gonna be using my notes right here, and I got my 8-year-old son back over there doing the camera.
Hello.
But anyways, get back in the camera.
Okay.
I got this General Electric Wildcat. I'm not sure what model this is, but I believe it might be a V931. It didn't have a sticker on there, and when I got this General Electric Wildcat from an auction, first thing I noticed was there was a sign that said that it wasn't working. So I thought, it would be a good idea to get it and show you guys how to work on it. The Wildcat came out during the 1960s, 1970s. It was probably the best thing out there for teenagers because it's portable and plays LPs, 45, 16 RPMs. Kind of like a tablet or a smartphone nowadays. I worked in a couple of this type of record players in the past, and today I'm going to show you how to loop all the gears, mechanical components that this record player has, and also going to show you how to clean it up really good and make it work again like new. And I always take a lot of pictures of everything because I don't normally work on record players. I usually work on pretty much anything that I can get my hands on, and I always take a lot of pictures because there's a lot of small little pieces that like springs and that I take off. I take it all apart, and to remember how to put it back, it's always a good idea to take pictures. I'm not saying that you should do it too, since you probably work on these things all the time, but for me, it's a good idea to take pictures as before and after as I go and taking pieces apart. But anyways, I'm not gonna bore you with more talking, and let's get it started. As you can see, as I plug it in, nothing. So just by helping it just a little bit, so turn it on right here, it would just spin just a little bit, so I know that the motor is working. See, if you help it up a little bit, it starts working pretty good, so that's a good thing. This only means that the old grease is preventing from making it do its job. So I can tell you that this is going to take a lot of work, and that's a good thing though. That way I can show you then I can show you guys how we can make it work again from scratch. So if you have if you have one of these that's doing the same thing or even less than this, I don't know if there's anything worse than this, but if there is, then probably the motor has gone bad. So that's a different story. Anyways, let's take this baby apart and make sure that you take pictures of everything like I said before, and that's it. So I'm gonna start by oh yeah, make sure you unplug it too before you do all of this. Got the there's a lot of web in there too. This is the speakers right here. Got white, black, and red. And we have the power, should be on the back. Here. And that should come off like that. cartridge look pretty good. I'm gonna have to probably replace the needle, the stylus. I guess first thing we're gonna do is remove this right here. Now that we got rid of everything else. And these other little parts right here. This wire holds down the arm. And this spider, it's a fake spider. I mean, not a fake, it's a real one, but it looks fake. I don't know if you can see it. That was alive earlier.
Wait, I didn't see it.
First thing we're gonna do is take this off the platter. There's a C-clamp right here. Went under the mat, that's why. Usually, sometimes, last one I took apart, it took me a long time to take this thing off. This one came right off. It's a good thing. I guess it's not as bad as I thought. Over there. Gotta take the motor off. Oh, like I said, there's a lot of small little pieces. Especially those little C-clamps. There you go. It's the other way. All these little C-clamps off. There it is, fell in there. Take that spring off. I like this little tool right here. It's just so nice to have. Another one here. That comes right off. Once I take everything apart, I usually use some engine degreaser to just degrease everything, and then I'm gonna get some more grease and put it in there. Put some new grease on it. And hook this spring right here. Man, I'm having so much trouble taking this one off. There it is. Maybe because of that little spring right here. Go like that. See all these small little pieces? I pulled on this and this piece right here just dropped down. So what I usually do when that happens, I leave kind of like at that, and then I go and get my phone, put this one on the bottom where it dropped from, and just kind of like take a picture right there, showing all the little pieces. There you go. And that's when the pictures come in handy. Put that aside. Keep them together so you know all the pieces go with what. And all those little springs. Take them off. Alright, next is gonna be the motor. I'm gonna take all this old tape off. Put some new tape on it later. I have this right here that I use. You can use other things if you want, but that's what I use all the time to degrease that stuff. out comes some water. Alright, now that this is all taken apart, I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with some of this engine degreaser, and I'll be back, and that way I can show you the how it looks after I clean this out.